Good morning, garden friends. This is Delima in Dolores' Garden, Zone 8B, Middle Georgia. And on today, I thought we can go through the garden, see how everything is going, and let's just see together. This is my first day off. I don't know how things are looking, only for when I just walk through to put my bag down. So let's go through, let's go see how the garden is doing. Let's just do this kind of garden tour. So let me go ahead and turn you around and let's get to this, family. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this new 10 by 10 bed that y'all saw me plant, and you know that this was all filled with peppers. On this side I have peppers. I believe these are the hot peppers on this side, and then over there are the sweet peppers, and then in the around the edge in the front of this bed are the bell peppers. So let's just go ahead and see how everything is going. So on this side I have I have 3 pigeon pea plants. This is the smallest one that you will see, and then here is another one, and then this is the biggest one that we have, and I'm so excited about that. I have marigolds put throughout, which is looking absolutely beautiful. And then I also have bean plants that I just popped in. I just wanted it to be a merry planting togetherness. I have a Shasta daisy that I put in here. I have marigolds that I found in my mulch that I also popped in. And let's just go also through some of the varieties. And here is a jade green bean right there. So you'll see that some of the beans, some don't look like peppers. Those are beans that I just popped in anywhere. So the peppers are actually looking really good. They are finally putting on some growth and getting some footing since I planted them. The last time I fed them was, let me see, when did I go to work? I fed them on, what today is? Oh, today Friday. Okay, so I fed them on Tuesday, and what I did was, because on Wednesday we were supposed to be getting some rain, so guess what I wanted to do? Take that and go ahead and put some fertilizer down around the base of all of the plants before that rain comes, so the rain can help me go ahead and settle in this fertilizer. I'm sorry for all the noise, y'all. I'm outside, of course. But I also, after I did that, after I put the granular balanced fertilizer down, I also went on ahead and gave them a foliar feed with some Miracle Grow, and I also put some More Bloom in the mix with my backpack sprayer. So some of the varieties I have here, this is a Caparino pepper, a ahi mango here. I have a Sugar Rush peach down there. I have a cognac, why I can't never say that. What? I have a cayenne long. Good Lord. Jalapeno. I didn't do too many hots, but I did the Sugar Rush peach because I want to do a Sugar Rush peach hot sauce. So everything is looking good. They're putting off flowers. Not the best, because I would like them to get a little bit bigger before they do that, but I'm letting them do what they do this year. They're fine. The green beans looking fabulous, but what I cannot wait to see is how all of this is going to come together. Here is another Shasta daisy here, and then some more right here. Oh wow, look at this, y'all. This little old plant got the, what is that, red cherry sweets. Got some red cherries on them. So okay, they doing it. Oh, you know what I also put in here? An okra. I put a couple of okra plants in here once I find it. Where you at, okra? Oh, there you go, right there. All right, let's go around to this side. And just some of the varieties that I have over here is that red cherry sweet, a Corbassi. A lot of these are like a specialty pepper, Italian type pepper. I have a Corno di Toro pepper right there. And we'll go around so we can see the bell peppers also. Y'all, wait till I show y'all these potatoes, but we not gonna do that now. I have marigolds that I found again in the mulch. Let me see if I can see some more tags. I got tags in here. It's just the point of, this is a habanada here. That is the non-spicy habanero. What is this? Baby, I can't say that name. We're not gonna do that. But y'all started these peppers with me. And then look at this one. This is really taking off. I don't know what that is, y'all. But here are some of the bell peppers that's in the front here. Oh, that looks like another okra, maybe? Don't know. But this pepper is looking really good. And then I think we should go to the corn, because I really want to check the corn. I know I'm kind of skipping around. I usually do the inside of the garden, then I come to the outside. But let's go ahead and look at this corn, because I haven't seen it. And I just want to kind of check to see how things are going, to see if we are tasseling. Now let me just go back to the sign. We planted together a peaches and cream, and we planted this on March 14th. I have beans at the base of these, but what I'm looking to see is if they are getting ready. I feel it right there. Okay, so by the end of this week, beginning of next week, we should see some tassels, which is awesome. And with the tassels are going to come out, then you're going to see the silk's going to be produced, and that's how the corn will be born. These are wind pollinated. So that's why you will want to plant them a little closer in a block design. In the beds, I have some cucumbers. Let's see how they're doing, y'all. Any babies, y'all? Any babies? Not yet. It's okay. Oh, I see one that's getting ready to be a cucumber. Oh, down there. As I said, I have not been out here just the past, when I'm working, I don't come out, but Mom always checks the garden. Look at these beans. These beans down here are doing really, really well. And the powdery stuff you see, that's me, baby. I was throwing fertilizer in there. It's kind of hard to fertilize this one, but I did get it in there. So this corn is looking really good. It is taller than me. I mean, not saying I'm that tall, but it's taller than me. So it's looking really, really good. Really good. Beans are looking good down to the bottom. The color is fantastic. Here are some more cucumbers. Plants. I don't see any babies as of yet, but they are getting it. They are getting it. This is the first thing that I put in the bed. As you know, this is a new bed to the back. So it's looking good. Now in this, oh look, oh my word, y'all. Okay, so not next week, by the end of, in a few more days, the tassels are going to come out. That's the first tassel showing. Let me see if that one has some silks coming out. Oh, that's where a silk will come out right there. But I know it's going to have multiple on its stalk. But this is looking really good. It is really, really doing amazing. And let me just give you a view of the corn. All right, let's go ahead and come around here. Look at my mint. My mint is doing really, really well with the marshmallow plants in the middle. I love it. I love it. And I'm so happy that it came back. And then also, just to mention my RainPoint, this has been doing really good, especially with the rain that we've been getting. It is on rain delay. I checked it. It is working fabulous. I wish they had more connections, because the ones down there have like a 4 connection, and the other one, I would prefer to switch over to that. If you would like one, this is all digital and you use it from the comfort of your own home, wherever you are. It has an app. But if you would like to get one, I do have a discount code and link in my description box. Let's move on. Look, y'all, look at this. Look, whatever, it's multiplying. That's it. I mean, that's the best we can get. These are the sweet pea flowers. I envision the sweet pea flowers going up the trellis, you know, being beautiful, being the showstopper, whatever. It didn't want to do that. It want to go on the ground, and we just gonna leave it right there. So in this bed, we did this bed together. Y'all know this is another new bed that my husband put together, and the reason for this is because the water drains all the way down from the garden all the way to the front, and this bed is what's soaking up that water using the water we have. And I don't have no irrigation connected to this bed. I don't do anything with this bed except for fertilize, and it's doing really good. These are my amaryllis. Aren't they looking beautiful? I think it's time that I need to go ahead and put a stake on this one, just in case we get some of those heavy winds that we always get. But it's looking really good. And honey, I don't know what type of beetles they are, but baby, they love it, and they are leaving my cucumbers alone. There it is. It's a striped beetle. I don't know if you can see it, but they are leaving my other stuff alone and eating on this. There they go. You see them? They fly away, so it's really hard to catch them. But they are doing what they're supposed to do, because they're leaving, look, they're leaving the squash. Look at how beautiful these leaves are. The squashes, zucchini, and melons alone. So we could do that. And then I have some zinnias. Now, mind you, I started all of this from seed. Those that are new here, I started everything from seed. But here are some zinnias. I've been doing cut flower arrangements and putting them in my house. My last one, I went across the street and gave it to my neighbor for Mother's Day, and I also gave them some onions. She always gives me, her and her husband always give me compost for my compost bins. And zinnias in the back, amaryllis, zinnias in the front. I have some joker sunflowers that I so wish I planted more, because the way these leaves, they are just beautiful. And as you see, the head of the sunflower is getting ready to come out, but they are looking really, really good. And I have some zinnias to the back, which I'm going to do another cut flower arrangement today. I have like 2 already in the house, and I just love it. I love to be able to cut my my own arrangement. So I have to go through this bed. This bed has a butterscotch butternut squash. It also has a black beauty zucchini. Now, what I'm gonna do with this bed, one, I want to clean the leaves from the bottom. I didn't get a chance to do that. And then also I want to go through, now this is what I saw on Coddling Clay, which I absolutely love her channel, because she gives some great information. So what I'm going to do is come out, I'm going to have my masking tape or some tape, some good tape with me, and I'm going to check all this, the branches, the stems, back of the leaves. And she used the tape to get the eggs off. And I really loved the demonstration that she gave, because it just kind of gave me an idea of what the eggs look like, where they can be. They're not always clumped together. So that was some great information. So if you have not seen that on her channel, go and check that out. So this is zucchini and butterscotch butternut squash, and I promise we love that because it tastes so good. And that is exactly why I wanted to grow some. And then here, this is not powdery mildew, y'all. That's that granular fertilizer I threw in this bed. Ooh, guess what I see, y'all? I see zucchini. We got some zucchini. Oh, there you go. And there you go. They say, here I go. Here I go. That's what they saying, y'all. All right. I'm just trying to see. I hope you can see when I'm moving these leaves. Let me see if I get you. There you go, baby. There go another one. Guess what, y'all? The bees doing their job. They working. I love them. I love them. They doing what they supposed to do. They are pollinating my stuff. I try to provide them with lots and lots of flowers Look at this big beautiful flower here. I am gonna go through this, but I'm gonna have to put my little leaf, oh, they go a nice size, y'all. A nice size one. I am so sorry for that noise. I really hope y'all can really hear me. Y'all see that? The zucchini looking strong, y'all. So I'm glad I planted these earlier, because last year I did it a little later, and honey, that squash vine board took me out. Y'all, I got peppers under there. Don't ask me why I did that. I did it. Just don't ask why. These are some cucumbers, some pickling cucumbers, and you see we have a lot, and I'm gonna help them trellis. You know what? Because they be acting like they don't know how to go up, and they climb now. They just don't. Sometimes you just gotta help them out. Can y'all see in there? Look at that. Sorry for the shadow. Just a heads up. Now this is my husband's variety. He wanted the Jergens small pickling cucumbers, so I can make him some pickles. So that's what this variety is, and I've already harvested off of this. There's one right there, and then look, y'all, let me see, get you in there, I'm gonna go in there and try to clean it out a little bit, see what I can do. But I'm trying to get this done today because, oh, look at all of those. This one is loaded, because it's supposed to rain the next few days. So that's why today it's not only going to be a garden tour, but I am going to go through, check everything, do some garden maintenance, and I'm hoping I could bring you along for that, depending on how long the battery lasts. Here goes some onions. Oh, this one is ready. I'm just checking the base. I just squeeze it, because they don't always fall over, y'all. They don't always fall over when they're ready, you know? So it's good to just go and check the stem, and you can feel when it's getting ready to be ready, because it'll be soft. So they don't always fall over. I did take some out of this bed off camera. I was just going through, making sure, you know, seeing how things were doing, noticed some were ready, so I went on ahead and took those out. And I will take you inside the shed so you can see how those onions are doing. You see the leaves dying back. Baby, we're gonna go ahead and get this stuff out soon. I guess I can do another harvest video, which is always good. We love a harvest video, right, y'all? I love to see people harvesting, because you put in so much work. Look at the flower. I left this one to open up. But you put in so much work preparing and planting and starting a seed. I mean, you should. It is your giving right, y'all. You were there with me through all of that. It is your giving right to see how it turned out, see how I harvested, preserve it. I just feel like, you know, it's due to y'all. All right. Here we have some beans that we planted together on the last video that y'all saw. And I mean, it's on the video. I planted two different kinds, two bush varieties. One is a jade, which is the green bean, and the other is a Goldilocks. And the germination is looking really, really good. I'm excited to have some beans. We still have some red onions back here that's looking fabulous, looking fabulous. Let's go ahead and pan out where we just came from. And you know what, I usually do the green stalks together, but we're not gonna do it. We're gonna get them all at one time as we pass by. So this is my calendula. No, it's not. My nasturtiums. Jesus, these are my nasturtiums, and they looking good. And in the other pockets I have basil, and then I also have some summer crisp lettuce. I just feel like, why is lettuce only good in the cool weather? I mean, during the summer you would want more salad, some cucumbers, some tomatoes. So this year I'm trying a summer crisp lettuce, supposed to be heat tolerant, and that is what you see coming up. All I did was go to the empty pockets and pop in some let me take that out, pop in some summer crisp summer crisp lettuce seeds. So I know y'all been wanting to find out how the watermelon bed is working out, and it's working out fabulous. They are looking great. Y'all saw on that last video how I gave it a boost of compost. The only one that's not doing good is this one, but that's okay because we got some. You see that one? He bit the dust. Another one bites the dust. Yep, he did. He bit the dust, y'all. But that's okay because we got some more. Nothing is perfect in the garden. You're gonna see some brown, yellowing leaves. You're gonna see some things that just don't look the best. But guess what? The good outweighs the bad, and this is the good. I still have these. These were corms, y'all, that started producing. Corms comes from the elephant garlic. It's on, you know, little small pieces, garlic seed pretty much. And I just left them in the soil. I wasn't trying to dig out all that. And then what they do is a seed. So of course they're gonna grow a garlic plant, and I just left it. So that's what you're gonna see popped in there. They fine, they all right. The only thing I'm gonna do with this is just turn them this way, because I want them to focus going that way first and then come out on the sides. So this is looking really good, y'all. It's turning out really, really well. I know there was some speculation about planting them close together. I defied the odds of planting space, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, y'all, I got the sign. I did good. Look at me. Jubilee watermelon, Top Gun watermelon. We planted this on April 21st. And then I'm looking at the back of the stick, and then we have a sangria. I am so happy about these sticks. My neighbor gave me these stakes, and I'm using them for signs. So that's looking good. Here we got a little baby onion, but you know, guess what, y'all? We're gonna eat them just the same. Look at them. So everything is not massive. Everything is not, you know, but we love it. It's big or small, we love it. And then before, remember I told y'all I threw some granular fertilizer before the rain, before I had to go to work. So I went on ahead and popped these honeydew seedlings I had started. And then also sweetie pie watermelon. So as that's trailing out that way, these will be getting some footing. I will train to make sure they go out that way so they don't suffocate the little small babies like that one trying to reach out over here. I'm gonna keep that to train out from here to train out that way. Look, y'all, I got so much oil on. Look at the bug trying to get me. He can't. Sorry, that's the eucalyptus oil. He trying to get me, but he can't. Got him. All right, let me just turn you this way, because that's where you're supposed to go. And that's it, y'all. That's it for this bed. But it's looking really good. It's looking really, really good. All I did was pop these in. Oh, and I found this zinnia in a mulch, and I just popped it in. I didn't give these any compost, so I will shovel and give them compost. If I possibly would do that today, which will be the best day, because tomorrow it is supposed to rain. So just another look before we move on, and we're gonna go to this green stalk. The lettuce down to the bottom is looking horrid, but I mean, it don't look that bad. He's still looking cute, and I left this lettuce in because it was just so pretty. You see the bugs are trying to devour it, but it's just really pretty. It's a butter crisp lettuce. So I just left them in. And then I have basil that I started from seed that I popped in. And then let me see where I did pop in some oh look, it's coming up, y'all. A baby is born right there. That's the summer crisp lettuce. Look at this one. Look at this one. Isn't it beautiful? That's why I left it. Oh, let me not forget my nasturtiums. So this year's a great year of nasturtiums for me. I didn't have nasturtiums last year. Nothing germinated. Look, coming up. Basil. It's looking good. It's looking good. We did that bed. Let's go over here before we go to the tomato bed. Onions, y'all. It's time. I think we're gonna go ahead and get these out. I don't know. They're looking good, y'all. Look at that size, baby. They swole. They on swole. You hear me? They on swole. They are looking really, really good. So as y'all see, I still have a lot of onions I still have to harvest. This is my parsley that has gone to seed, and I let it. Guess what I saw over here, y'all? The swallowtail butterfly, baby. And they were loving it. They were loving it. And then you see that beauty that's been here since last year, covered in snow. I'm looking for the babies. Where the babies at? The baby on swallowtail. And I want to see the babies. We had a great population last year of swallowtail. And I'm just looking forward to them coming again. Even though they can each have a house and home. That's another amaranth I put in the corner just to let y'all know. But these onions are looking great. They are dying back. It's about that time. So let's go ahead and we planted this together, y'all. I think Dee said them tomatoes gonna pop, and they did, Dee. Look at them. Don't they look so much better, y'all? I put them in, baby. They looked a hot mess, and it wasn't because of them. It was me. I didn't do well. I just left them and was tending to everything else in the garden. Those are marigolds, y'all, that I told y'all I found, and I popped in. Let me get this weed. Acting like you're supposed to be there. That I popped in. Aren't they doing fabulous? And then basil, I popped in. Y'all did that with me. And then look at the tomatoes. Let's go on this side. Let's do this one first, because this was the volunteer. And look at baby. Baby done got strong. Guess what I need to do? I need to stake them up. Stake them up, stake them up, stake them up. I don't know why I have to turn everything into a song, but it's super fun. All right, y'all, look. This is the purple tomatoes, y'all. This is really, really good. Everything is looking good. They loved. And I also put fertilizer at the base of these. Everything I did, I threw some fertilizer in. And found more zinnias in the mulch. I put that in there, pop that in. But it's looking really, really good. I think I can go ahead and give them their first. They graduated, y'all. They can get their first line of Florida weave, which I will do. Now, I have been working smarter this year. And when I mean smarter, I usually come out early in the morning and I be out here all day. But this year, what I do is I come out early, check the garden, and then later on, I come out when the sun is gone down. I'm not being beat down by the sun. That way I could take my time. I'm not rushing. And I go ahead and do the maintenance of the garden. So meaning pruning, trailing up, whatever's needed. I do that when the sun is pretty much going down. And it has done me some good. And then let's go ahead to this bed since we're, y'all. I ain't gonna turn y'all that way, but I'm looking. Oh, baby, wait till y'all see them onions in that bed over there. Okay, focus. Focus. Tomatoes in the front. Marigolds, Kilimanjaro. I did those, y'all. Yeah, that was me. I started those from seed myself, y'all. And then the tomatoes to the back of the trellis. Let's just go over some varieties, because baby, the signage is washing out. I do know I have a black from Tula. I have a blue beach. I have a harvest moon, striped German, purple tomato. I have what else? I have tomatillos, and that's as we go down. I have sun gold, plum regal, San Marzona. So those are some of the varieties, and we started all of these also together. So you can always go back and check that out. Y'all, my camera cut off. So let me come back. I had to go switch out. Baby, let me tell you what I use. Well, no, let me tell you. I forgot to tell you. Let me turn you around. Hold on. So y'all, my camera cut off when I was coming through this area with the tomatoes. And I was using the camera that my kids got me for Mother's Day. Just want to throw that out there, which was super sweet because I wasn't expecting it. I don't expect, anything, to be honest. And I'll get it myself if I want it, right? But they surprised me with a GoPro camera, and that's what I was using, which I love, but it shut off. It said I was done, I'm tired, but that's okay because I got my phone and I got my other camera. So that's all I had to say. Let me turn y'all around so we can finish. I'm not gonna tell y'all what just happened. I had done talked about everything and it wasn't even recording. Let's do this again. I don't know what part I left off on, y'all, but it's tomatoes in the front with some marigolds, and I believe what I was saying was I'm gonna probably just stake up because it's not that many tomatoes in the front. I think I'm just gonna put like a stake and then just trellis them that way instead of, I could still do the Florida weave. I don't know, we'll see what I decide. But anyway, the tomato plants, let's do this for the third time. Tomato plants are looking absolutely fabulous. The flowers, I mean, they are putting on lots and lots of growth. Let me try. Oh, this wasp, y'all. Look at him. He know. Like, why are we doing that, y'all? Oh, Jesus. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Let me focus, Lord. Please don't let them get me. All right. Oh, look at this, y'all. Can y'all see? I'm trying to move it. Tomatoes. We have tomatoes, and I'm gonna go to the back to show y'all, but it's looking really good. So one thing that I look for when I'm back here looking at my tomatoes and just assessing, I'm looking for any diseased leaves, and what I'll do, I'll just go ahead and take them off before it spreads to anything else. But so far everything is looking good except for maybe one leaf over there, which I will come back later on when the sun go down a little bit and take care of. And then now what I'm trying not to do, y'all, because I had turned around and I saw how swole those onions are on the back, we're gonna leave that for a last feature. I'm not gonna hurt you too quick, y'all. If this wasp don't go, he know I'm out here working. He know. Trying to make his darn debut. Some more tomatoes. Some Kilimanjaro. Sorry. Borage. Oh God, wasp, go away. Borage in the corners. Okay, y'all, let me move because he just act like it. And then some tomato. I just want to show you a view real quick of the tomatoes, and then I'll turn around and show you the other tomatoes, the paste tomatoes. So these are my paste tomatoes here. I'm trying not to let y'all see them swole onions because I don't want to hurt you too quick. I needed to come in slow. But these are my paste tomatoes. I have them in cages just to remind me, don't prune me type situation. Okay? Because last year I didn't know, everything was mixed in, and it did get pruned in the beginning, but baby, at the end I didn't prune. It was hot. It was just so much, and I just left it. But I'll pop in a little visual so you can see what I'm talking about. So I put in, I love how this is actually looking, this interplanting with some basil, some dill. I have a pigeon pea plant down to the bottom, Shasta daisy. It just looks really good. Oh, and I have a pigeon pea plant over here next to this beauty. So let's see, everything is looking good. These are plum regal and Amish paste varieties, and I do see lots of flowers, and I'm sure they putting on their babies. Now the tomato has everything in that flower to make their baby. Some people, you can go and shake it if you want, but I have a lot of wind over here. I don't have to do that. I've never done that. It does it on its own. So that's just one less thing I have to do. And I topped off these basil plants. I did these myself, started them from seed, and they are looking so nice and bushy. I mean, just beautiful. I probably should go and harvest, which I will, so that I can dry some. I do make my own sauce, so I love to put the basil in my spaghetti sauce. And here's that pigeon pea plant here. I have a Shasta daisy here in this corner. And then this is a view of the tomatoes in cages. Borage is beautiful. some more marigolds in the front, and some amaranths in the corner, and tomatoes to the back. Let's go in, y'all. We going in closer. So I will prune later on when the sun goes down. It's very warm. Today is what I call a pool day. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can find some tomatoes on this one. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. And then here are my tomatillos. I don't know if you can see, baby, but they got fruit everywhere, flowers everywhere. And this one coming all out in the front with my other tomatoes. Let me see. Looking really, really good, y'all. Oh, I do have tomato over here. I'm in the way, y'all. I'm trying to duck. Tomatoes in the front looking good. I'm loving how that borage is looking. Tomatillos is everywhere. I have a purple tomatillo, and then the Tom Verde, which is the green one. Look how huge. Look how huge this amaranth is. I love it. I love how everything is looking. I love the interplanting. It just looks so good, like a perfect jungle, if that makes sense. Another borage to the corner of this bed. I have some Kilimanjaros that I started myself in the front. Look how huge that amaranth is. Now that's love in that area. And mind y'all, remember that's the corner, that this bed is in the corner, is where I told you that having some, like, everything is stunted over there. But look how amazing. And we amended that bed heavily together to make sure it had the amount of compost. I think it possibly was lack of sun, but since the trees are down, that area is getting the amount of sun that the rest of the bed is getting, and it's looking really, really good. So let's go ahead. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. Dog, I need to get out. I'm trying to show y'all these tomatoes. Look at them tomatoes. Oh, look at them babies back there. Can y'all see? Can y'all see? Tomatoes are looking great. Fabulous. Here's some sweet basil that I purchased. But baby, don't my basil look better than the one I purchased? It do. It do. It do. And then I think what I'm gonna do, y'all, is take some of the suckers and put them in, root them, because I want a later harvest of tomatoes this season. I want to see how that goes, because you know once it starts to get really, really hot, that the tomatoes gonna pretty much probably be done once it's run their course with all of the moisture, and you know they're probably gonna be diseased. I want to be able to do a late planting of tomatoes. My boss does it, and she told me about it, so I'm gonna try it myself. So I'm gonna go in the back just so you can see the tomatoes that it's putting on, and I'm really loving how this is turning out. I love it. There go the tomatoes, y'all. Lots of tomatoes back here, lots of tomatoes. I'm loving it, and I love how this is growing up. I can see everything. This is one of the first trellises that my husband put up for me when I first started gardening, which has not been that long. I'm only going on 3 years. This year will make the 3rd year of me gardening, y'all. This is what I was trying to show y'all. Look at that cluster. Look at that cluster, just looking fabulous. Looking like you want to look. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love how this is looking. Looks great. It looks really, really good. All right, y'all. Now, guess what? Let me tell y'all what happened. Let me turn y'all around real quick. Let me tell y'all what happened with the potatoes. So the day before, the day I told y'all that I was harvesting, I said, let me come out and check everything. I went and checked in the potato bed, and I was like, potatoes were just sticking out everywhere. And I mean, these weren't no small potato. I said potato. The potatoes were sticking out everywhere. And these are not small potatoes that was sticking out. So I couldn't find enough dirt to put on top, because I didn't want to shovel no compost. It was later on in the day. I wasn't doing that. I'm not going to lie. But so what I had to do, you're going to see mulch I put mulch, the mulch that I put on my bed, I put mulch on top just to cover them, because you don't want your potatoes to turn green, because then you can't eat them because they're poisonous. So they say. Let me turn y'all around. Let's cover these. Let me show y'all these potato beds that, let me turn you around. Hold on. Hey, y'all, I remember to turn it on because last time I was talking, I ain't turned the camera on. But look at these potato beds. I mean, they are still going, but let me show you how I know, which I just saw Lazy Dog Farm. I always follow his, because he's in South Georgia. I'm in Middle Georgia. So usually I follow, you know, when he says it's almost tater time, 9 times out of 10, it be almost tater time in my area too. And the reason, let me show you how he said, this is when you know. You see your leaves starting to not look so great. It's getting close. So let me see if I put the date on this stake. I did. I planted these on February 25th. And y'all know the varieties I have: a Prairie Blush, Huckleberry Gold. What is this one over here? Purple Viking. I have a Caribe and a Caribou variety. But let's go in. This is not the bed that I had to cover up. These are my purple variety potatoes. I only had to cover up one. It's that other bed that I really had to go in and cover up. Now you see how this is pushed over. This was pushed over by the wind. I told y'all I get strong winds. I'm telling you, every year, ever since I've been here, these winds are super strong. That one stood back up, but these, they just laid down. So I like to go through, check to make sure no potatoes are exposed. And I did find one area where the potatoes were exposed, and well, actually a couple, because I threw some dirt over here too. But it's that other bed that I just couldn't find enough dirt. Oh look, it's putting on the flowers and made it berry. You know, that is poisonous. We can't eat that, y'all. And this was loaded with flowers, so you can tell the way the leaves are looking that it is almost time, y'all. When the foliage starts to die back, you know that it's almost time to harvest your potatoes, or potatoes, however you like to say it. Now let's go over here to this Red Norland, Red Port, and Yukon Gold bed of potatoes. Now let me come around, y'all, so y'all can see what I was talking about. And as you see, I had to put mulch on top of mulch on top of mulch, because baby, it was potatoes sticking out the soil, and it wasn't enough dirt to cover them up. Now let me see. Let me see if I can go here. Look, mind y'all, it wasn't as close to the soil. I'm glad I did that, because that rain, I knew that rain was gonna come. I washed them out. Oh look at the monster. Mind you, again, I cover these up really, really well, and I put a lot on top just to cover them up. But these are almost ready, baby. And I know, honey, if you don't miss this harvest, I'm gonna go in the shade, because I need a minute, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm saying don't miss this harvest. Because we're gonna talk about this, y'all. Look at the diseased leaves. Oh yeah, it's almost time. I always know when Lazy Dog Farm get ready to harvest his taters, it's almost time for me. I'm literally usually, that's why I follow his onion planting also. Let me go in the shade so I can tell y'all this real quick, because it's hot. Hold on. Find some shade, Zalima. Find some shade. This sun burning my arms. Y'all, I had to go in the shade. I had to go on the side of the shed for some shade. It's very warm. Anyway, so what I was gonna say, you don't want to miss this harvest, because this is the best potato season we've had. Now, it's not because we didn't do something right. See, the first couple of years, because of my impatientness, I dug them up early. This is the first time that I have not dug up my potatoes early, because I really wanted to see how those varieties really produce, meaning like the full production. And that's why I say don't miss this, because I think this gonna be epic, y'all. It's gonna be the epic potato harvest. All right, let's go finish this garden tour because I still have a bed of onions to show you. I gotta show you Berry Lane. Like, I cannot finish this without showing y'all Berry Lane. And then I want to show y'all them swole onions, baby. They walking on swole. Mama say look like they go to the gym at night while we sleep. So let me turn you around. Let's go ahead and finish this. Okay, y'all. Let's go ahead and finish. I had to talk to y'all in the shade, baby, because this sun getting me. Ugh. Okay, this is my other green stock. I have 3. And look at that royal carpet alyssum. It is so beautiful. I love how it's looking. Y'all know I had put that golden carpet, baby. It ain't did nothing, but that's okay. You know, I'm not going to just frown down. Right here, I popped in that summer crisp. Any free spot. Parsley coming up. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Dill is doing fabulous in here. I popped in some summer crisp there. I don't see any germination as of yet. Strawberries to the top. That's producing a lot of runners, which I will save these and pop them in the top of my other green stalks for the following year. I have parsley, some more dill, some more alyssum royal carpet. And baby, let's slowly turn because I don't want to shock you of how swole these onions is. Let me, oh, there you go. There you go. There you go, y'all. Look it. Baby, honey, do y'all see that? Oh, and look, they ready. Oh my word, look at that, y'all. They weren't this size when I went to work. Oh, they'll fall over. They'll be ready probably by either the end of this week or in the beginning of next week. They're gonna fall over. But look how they looking, y'all. They are on swole. They stomping with the big dogs. Let's go around and look at these over here. Now, mind y'all, I know y'all already know. I started that front seat. Yeah, I did. All right, and then we have some onions back here. They look like they are also ready. These are a little bit smaller, but guess what, baby? We gonna eat them what? We gonna say it together. What? How we gonna eat them? Just the same. I love it. I love it. And then y'all, I'm gonna pop in my friend. She grew her some onions for the first time this year, and I am so proud of her. I'm gonna pop in a picture of her harvest. Honey, she did fabulous, and she is so excited for the next onion planting. We are gonna do an onion plantathon series, meaning we are gonna start the seeds together. We are gonna talk about what fertilizers. We're gonna prep them beds together, and we're gonna grow onions together because I want each and every one of you to harvest some massive onions. I just love when everybody else can also get that amazing harvest that they want, big or small, but we're gonna do it together. We're gonna do it together. If you in my zone and you overwent to your onions, then you could plant with me. But if you can't, you could still do the same thing, just at a different time. All right, here I have some cantaloupe. I'm trying to see if it's making any baby cantaloupe. Yeah, it is. And I'm sure it got pollinated because, I mean, bees are everywhere. Bees are everywhere. So this is a honey rock cantaloupe and a something cube. I can't remember right now, but we also started these together. I'm just checking because I want to see if any cantaloupe. And I got to help them up the trellis too, baby, because they... You know, stuff that supposed to trellis in this garden, they be acting like they don't know what they supposed to do sometimes, and I just don't understand that. It just don't make no sense to me. But let me go ahead and show y'all Big Dog Row. Cause we stomping with the big dogs. Yeah, we are. Go in, Jalame, show the people. Go in, show them, y'all. Show them. Whew, girl, it's hot, y'all. We gonna quickly show these. Lord, I got to show y'all most stuff. Let's go to the back. Let's go to the back and look at these strawberries. Try not to shake the camera so much. But let's go back here and look at these. These are my citrus trees here that I have in pots that are doing amazing. Oh, look, y'all. Oh, look at the beautiful. It opened up, y'all. Beautiful. I've been cutting flowers. That's why y'all don't see some, because I've been cutting. I'm gonna go through and cut some more. So here I have strawberries all at the base. Y'all know these are June bearing, but I promise you they are putting on a second flush of flowers, and I feel like these are ever bearing, but what I bought, it says June bearing, and this is their second year. I had 6 plants that multiply, and I'll show you the rest of them. These are my Concord grapes that are trellising really, really well. I love how they are going up. And now this, they doing what they supposed to do. Them other plants, they're supposed to trellis there like they don't even know. And I'm just looking underneath the leaves, just checking everything. Looking good, y'all. We gotta harvest strawberries. Strawberries are all at the base, y'all. We've been harvesting strawberries every day. I have a volunteer marigold over there. We've been harvesting strawberries every day. Again, later on, I will go out and check and harvest and prune, because tomorrow, this has to get done today, because tomorrow we're expecting rain. We already did the corn. We did that first. So this is the raspberry. This is Berry Lane. If y'all notice, I end up having to put some, I need to get some, matter of fact, I need to go to the store. I'm going to do that after I finish. I need to get some more bird netting. I had to. Last year I didn't have to do this, y'all, but some new birds moved in. This is a whole nother crew, and I'm telling you, they rowdy. You hear me? They are rowdy. And they was eating my raspberries that were ready. Mom has already harvested raspberries off of this bush here. And look how I had to put a bird net in, y'all, because they were getting me. And I'm going to put some to the top. I just got to go get 2 more. But she has already harvested some raspberries. Yesterday, she took a picture and sent it to me while I was at work. But they are looking really, really good. A flush. And oh, look, y'all. Mama probably didn't see this. Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see if I can get it, though. Sorry, I'm gonna flip though. You'll know when they're ready because they come off really easy. Oh, and it came off really easy. I'm gonna eat that. Oh yes. Oh yeah. That's it, y'all. That's it. Okay, here. I don't want to smack. Hold on. That's good, y'all. Here I have some blueberries. These we planted together. You know that we had got these as bare root, and they're good, doing good. I didn't expect to get anything, but it did produce a little bit, and that's fine. My goal for this is to get established. Look, y'all, look at this. This is a raspberry. That's a raspberry plant. How is the raspberry plant over here? What the world? Y'all, we gotta hurry up. The GoPro, my phone got overheated because it's so hot. So the GoPro was ready because it cooled down. So let's go ahead. Oh, I didn't even see these, but these are some raspberries on the corner that are also ready. And I have a pouch that I bought, so it'll be easier for Mom to harvest, so she don't have to hold anything in her hand. She could just use her hands. In the pouch, it wraps around her. Here we have the other strawberries that I divided up, and I put them all in these beds. What I'm gonna do is take these covers off and use those mesh bags that I have on the other berries, because guess what's happening now? The bird's not able to get it, but the bugs, the weevils or cinch bugs and all of them, they are piercing through my strawberries when they get ready. And they weren't always doing that, but that just happened. Okay, and we already just saw this. I'm trying to hurry up, y'all, because it's too hot and my stuff is getting overheated, which sucks. Here is my beautiful thyme draping. Once this finished flowering, I will harvest that. But I harvested that mint over there really well. A lot of oregano I harvested, and I harvested a lot of rosemary and gave some to my neighbor. Here we have a eucalyptus that we planted together, a sage that's in between there that's still looking good, sage on the end. I did have some echinacea. I don't see the echinacea. I think it just didn't survive, which is okay. And I have some sage over there. Now this is the other blueberry bed, and as you see, mama made these out of the tulle, and what she did was sew it together here and then made a drawstring to the bottom, which worked out so well. Thank you, Mom. We love you. And also here, look at that. Blueberries are ready, baby. I'm coming out later because it's hot. It's hot, y'all. I should be in this pool. That's what I'm about to be. And these two are the newest blueberry plants that I purchased at that place in Forsyth, that nursery. And they are looking really, really good. I have strawberries also at the base of this bed, and then I also have volunteer potato plants because potatoes were in this bed before I put these berries in. So that's how that is looking. Let's go around and look at these flowers, and then we're gonna go in the shed before everything gets hot, y'all. We're just gonna do a quick view of snapdragons that's in the front. Another mint bed that I really need to attend to. And then snapdragons. I'm not going to cover the fruit trees. I'm going to do the fruit trees by themselves. Maybe when it cools down. Because I know this has already been. Oh, that's a branch that broke. I need to get that off. Okay, so snapdragons under here. All in these bins. I have forget-me-nots. And let's just keep walking. Snapdragons. I'm telling you, y'all. Next year, I'm going to do even more snapdragons. I just love those flowers. They are beautiful, y'all. I did calendulas here at the base, and I did a hollyhock here, and I can't wait till that flowers. I'm just excited about how that's going to look. And then I have some more snapdragons, some more forget-me-nots, and Shasta daisies. I can tell the difference now what that is. Shasta daisies and forget-me-nots there. And then also, I have some snapdragons here. Snapdragons, and they are just beautiful growing up in this tree. Let me show you. Aren't they lovely? Aren't they beautiful? Snapdragons here. Some snapdragons. I'm telling you, I've been cutting them and putting them in the house. All right. So let me just do another view of the garden, and let's go ahead in so that you can see how the onions and garlic that we harvested together is doing, y'all. I'm just super excited about that. Here are some more starts and some sweet potato slips. I'm gonna put some more water in them. The sweet potatoes will be going in once the potatoes are out. Those are the beds that it'll go in. And then I really cut back on this peach tree. The wind, I mean, knocked pretty much all of the peaches off, unfortunately. So this is not going to be a peach year for me, and that's okay because I found out something new, y'all, when I ate a peach. And I'm going to tell y'all about it after I show y'all the garlic and how it's drying. So I don't know if you can see. My husband put this plastic on the side because of the rain, just to make sure the bulbs don't get look at the dog. Hey, cutie. Okay, so everything is looking good and drying really well. Hey, beautiful. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? And then and then that's the garlic. Okay, so let me see if I can get this side, y'all. I don't want to open it up because then I'm going to have to put it down. Let me just put the camera in there, and I hope you can see it. So it's drying really good. It stayed dry during the rain. That was Mom's idea to get the shower curtain from the dollar store and put it on the end just to prevent the rain. And then in this area, me and Mom cleaned all of the what do you call it? The containers. And I'll put those inside, And then here's the compost, and as you see, I have potatoes growing in my compost. All right, and then let's go ahead inside so you can see how these onions are looking. And let me prop this door open really quick because baby, it's hot. And sorry y'all, just propping this door open. All right, let me turn on the light so you can see. Okay, I have the fan going, so sorry for that noise. And this is to help dry my onions, and they are drying really, really well. We harvested all these onions together. I did give some away, and some is in the house. But once the foliage dried, I cut the tops, and then I let them just dry a little bit more. See how that looks? That's really good. That is really good. They are great, and they actually can start going inside. These are some of the ones that I pulled up off camera right here, some smaller ones. And then here are some other ones, but we do have a lot in the house. And then down to the bottom. And they are drying really, really well, and some up to the top. So it's looking good, y'all. It's really looking good. I'm gonna turn this fan off so that we can go ahead and wrap this tour up. I'm gonna come here and sit at my table, y'all, sweating. And I don't sweat, and it's hard for me to sweat, and baby, I'm sweating right now. But so that's the end of this garden tour. But what I wanted to tell you about my peach trees, I lost all my peaches, unfortunately, but I didn't lose any apples, pears. I lost a lot of plums. However, it's the tree is so loaded that I still have plums on my tree. And but I went to go get some peaches from I don't know why that little car making all that noise. Anyway, so I went to get some peaches from the farm store here that we have. And I ate one when I was at work, washed it and everything, and ate it. And I started getting tingling on my tongue and everything, and the taste was just super different. And that has never happened to me before. I'm not sure if I'm developing some type of allergy or something to it. So I'm really not trying to go back and get any peaches. I did want to can them. I spoke to my husband when I got off work just to see, you know, what he thought about the peaches, and they were good to him. So I possibly think you know, as you get older, certain things you become, I don't know, you get this, things change, and sometimes you just can't tolerate that food. Apparently that's peaches, and I was super excited about making some canned peaches, and I'm still gonna do that sugar rush peach hot sauce. I'm still gonna do that, but eating it fresh had my tongue tingling and lips. No, it wasn't good. And the taste just was not good, and probably should go get a allergy test, but I'm not getting pricked. I just can't eat it. But anyway, that is all, y'all. I so appreciate y'all hanging in there with me on this garden tour. I know it was super long, and I am so sorry, but I have to show you everything that's going on in the garden. I have to let you know, because I mean, we started those together and we planted those together, so why not show you how everything is doing? And I want to be transparent about how the garden is doing throughout the whole season, good, bad, ugly, whatever. So again, welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for choosing my channel, Dolores' Garden, to watch and to enjoy. Thank you so much for all the comments. I love it. I love the community that we are in. And please, in the comments, tell me what you are growing and what's going on. And I try to answer all the questions as detailed as possible, because I want you to be able to be successful in your garden as well. So this is I'm going on 3 years gardening. I'm new to garden. Everything I've learned from watching other YouTube channels and research and books. That's it. What I know, I will pass on to you. I mean, why not? Okay, so until next time, my friends, peace and love in Dolores' Garden. Bye.